Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that irregardless to land, language, or label, creed, class, color, race, religion, or ritual, that there is but one God. We thank that one true and living God for not only blessing us 4,000 years ago with Moses and the Torah, 2,000 years ago with Jesus and the gospel, and 1,400 years ago with Muhammad and the Holy Quran, but we are eternally grateful to that one supreme being for intervening in our affairs in the form of a well-made man named Master Farrakhan Muhammad. We thank him for coming among us and raising up in the midst of us his messenger, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And today, I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. If I could live to be 1,000 years of age, bring 1 billion people to march on Washington, D.C., and turn over $1 million a second to the number 2 poor treasury, I can never do enough to thank Allah for the leader, the teacher, the guide, the anointed and appointed man of this time, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's in their names, brothers and sisters, that I greet you in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. I'm so excited to see my great Dr. Hampton and Bishop T. Garrett Benjamin, my great pastor Stephen Clay up front, and the whole Light of the World family that has the spiritual maturity to look beyond the artificial man-made labels that we have slapped on ourselves in the name of God and in the name of religion, that we have used as means to keep us from working together with one another. But last I checked, crack cocaine don't choose to work different in a Muslim vein than it does in a Christian vein. Last I checked, whenever the Ku Klux Klan kicked in our door yesterday, they didn't choose if you were Church of God in Christ or Baptist to determine how they was going to handle us. So since our enemy has been dealing with us as if we are united, wouldn't it make sense that we put aside these little petty labels and come on and stand up as brothers and sisters with one God, one aim, and one destiny? All praise is due to Allah. They have found in science that a Belgian horse that's pulling a carriage by itself only can pull about 8,000 pounds. But when you unite it with another horse, then that same horse can now pull 25,000 pounds. They found that a goose flying by itself only can fly at 12 miles per hour. But whenever they are formed into a V formation and they began flying in unity and in ranks, that same goose by itself at 12 miles per hour in unity now can fly at 65 miles per hour. And by the fact that they're in a united V formation, each bird giving off a little wind to the bird behind it, all of them are able to borrow from the wind of the other. And they are able to move 71% at a greater distance than they could flying by themselves. The lesson we see is that by ourselves, we're going to be moving slow and short. But if we come together in unity, then we can go faster and farther than we've ever been. Back in the day, whenever we were in Africa, when we had our rites of passage, they always gave the boy going into manhood, girl going into the womanhood, one twig and said break it. And it was easily broken. But whenever they gave that same one boy or girl the twigs that represented the whole group, none could break it, showing them that unity is power. Are y'all with me? The point, brothers and sisters, is that if we just come together, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said it would solve 95% of our problems. Our unity is more powerful than a nuclear bomb. And I'm pleased to announce that we have the peacemaker. We have God's man on scene. The one that can pull us together like nobody else can. Show your love for our champion, the spirit of truth, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Allahu Akbar, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Come on, brothers and sisters, let's show some love for a man that's been fighting for us.
I could not even begin until I recognized the father of this house.
Yes, sir.
Bishop, Pastor, Dr. Benjamin, who built this edifice.
Yes, sir.
With those who followed him. And this blessed man was the first man to invite me to Indianapolis. He had a beautiful television show, and he allowed me to speak on his television show and to speak in his church.
Yes, sir.
He opened the doors of his church because the doors of his heart were always open to his brother.
Yes, sir.
And though he's retired, men of God don't retire. They may get back from some of the daily work, but men of God die on their post, serving the one true God. Such a man is Pastor Bishop Benjamin.
Yes, he is.
My brother, my friend, and I am so honored that he came back from Los Angeles because he heard that I would be here in the house that the love of God in him and with those with him built. Thank you, Pastor Benjamin.